there can be Iran-Israel's potential war, but let's see if it can happen or not, where the situation stands. For now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is currently and urgently visiting the United States to push Donald Trump to go for a war with Iran, which seems to be, according to the Israeli media reporting and according to the US media outlets reporting too. But Trump wants a deal with the Iranian regime. He believes that sooner or later, by pushing Iranians, he can carve out a solution, which seems not to be possible right now because they have played almost all of their cards, but it seems that all are faltering. Iran is standing firm on its position that it can deal on the nuclear enrichments, on uranium enrichment, but he will not talk about his missile programs or his proxies in the region. That's why they believe if they go for a military action against Iran, it will backfire, because last time with the two aircraft carriers, yes, with the two aircraft carriers and with some sort of European support, as British F-35s were flying with the US pilots too, they could not defeat Houthis in the Yemen. But this time you're tackling with a proper state, with a proper military and military experience called Iran. And that would Donald Trump realize and understands. That's why they're trying not to wage a war with Iran. That's why they choose to play a regime change card, which seems to be faltering too. That's why people are on the ground in Iran protesting in favor of Khomeini government. The situation has become very, very interesting and important for the region and for the world. Iran is ready to talk about nuclear weapons, but Iran is not ready to talk about its missile program. But Netanyahu, on the other hand, is pushing for a military solution. While it's not as easy as it seems to be, because attacking on the Iran can be a one thing, but its repercussions can be severe, not only for the region, but for the world, but for the US, but for the West, because 20% of the world's oil and gas goes through Iran, Strait of Hormuz. And if Iran retaliates, which is very possible, Iran can retaliate to all the bases of US in the Middle East, which can easily create a turbulence, unrest, and a mayhem and a chaos at a broader level, which can turn the situation into a regional war easily. Let's see what happens next after this Netanyahu's visit to US.